And we're going to start you off here with a live view from downtown looking to the north. And one of the things you can do with this camera is check out the visibility. And when it's snowing pretty good, you really can't see too far to the north. But our visibility is only reduced a little bit, and that's evident of some snow showers that are out there moving through the metro area and points to the south. And I'll show you those on TrueView radar here in just a second. The temperature sits at 11 degrees. But here is the key. Not only the wind speed, but you have to notice the wind direction. It's out of the west-northwest now, so we are going to start to bring that colder air that's off to our northwest right here into central Indiana. We just saw that wind turn direction here within the last couple hours, and obviously the wind speed, 23 miles per hour, is pretty high. So we're going to start to pull in temperatures like this: 3 in Chicago, -6 in Minneapolis, -5 in Bismarck. So we're just now kind of starting to get into the leading edge of this Arctic air, and you can notice the color change from the 20s to the teens, from the blue to the purple, and this purple will continue to push southward, which is the colder temperatures. Wind chill values to our northwest, nearly -30 in Minneapolis, and you can kind of circle that number. I think that's a good indication of where we will be later on this evening for our wind chill values. So our wind chill values will decrease as we go throughout the course of the day today. 6 right now in Lafayette's the actual temperature, 14 in Bloomington, 7 is the current reading in Peru. So as this cold air has been coming in, the snow showers have been making their way through central Indiana. The heaviest of the snow shower activity, and this is certainly capable of putting down a quick coating, is from Bedford to Seymour over towards North Vernon, so right along US 50 there in southern Indiana. Certainly some slick spots will be possible, and then the snow will continue to push down to the south. The snow about to come to an end currently in Versailles. One other note as we go throughout the day today, with these west to northwesterly winds, there is a good band of lake effect snow that'll set up off of Lake Michigan, and with winds this strong, I do think that this snow could make it as far south as Muncie, even towards the Richmond area. So from Richmond to Muncie, Gas City, Marion, up towards Peru, do not be surprised if you do get into some snow showers throughout the day today, as this lake effect snow band will be very thin but very persistent as the day goes on. The rest of us will have a nice amount of sunshine throughout the day today, and then as the winds kind of change direction, that lake effect snow comes to an end there in northeast Indiana. But we could see over an inch of snow as you make your way into the northeastern portion of the state, excuse me, later on today. There's that temperature trend again, starting in the single digits here at 8 a.m. and eventually seeing our temperatures fall below 0 as we get into the afternoon hours. Ashley, wind chill watches, advisories, warnings all posted here for central Indiana.
Yeah, throughout the day, and that lasts through 10 a.m. tomorrow morning. We'll deal with those advisories and those warnings that are out. So if you're along and south of Interstate 70, advisory. If you're north of Interstate 70, we're talking a warning. All right, so let's talk about those sub-zero temperatures. They really move in overnight tonight into tomorrow, so I want to pick things up with those sub-zero temperatures. Here's where we're going tonight. Indianapolis, about 1 below at about 9 p.m. By midnight, we're at 6 below. Kokomo, 2 below for you with clear skies by 9 p.m., about 5 below by midnight. Bloomington, you're at 1 below by midnight. So look at the temperature trend. Those temperatures really falling off throughout the night. And yes, we're talking about last year once again. Last year on this date, we had a high temperature of 8 degrees and a low temperature of 14 below. And that wasn't even the coldest morning of our January last year. So yes, we are dealing with this extremely cold air for us once again. What happens for you this evening and into tomorrow morning? Temperatures fall off. By tomorrow morning, I think temperatures are at around 9 to 10 below. We're looking at temperatures really throughout the morning hours. Here's how we plan out your Thursday. Wind chills at around 25 to 30 below, an actual number of about 10 below for you. But then we start to warm things up a bit. By the noon hour, I think we're back in the single digits, although we still experience wind chills that are in below 0 for you at that point. Still cold with a high temperature of about 14 for you on your Thursday. And my pick of the week will be, of course, Sunday, as we'll experience temperatures in the 30s for you. Clear skies out there with some clouds mixing in the evening hours. I think we'll see some snow showers move in early on Monday morning. Temperatures are at 30 degrees, so we'll make it back to the 30s. But today and tomorrow are dangerously cold. We're talking frostbite in minutes. So if you have to head out the door, make sure you bundle up and cover all exposed skin.